up to 14 years, their hearts are very tender and they are very receptive. In other words, their hearts are willing to accept anything that comes to them. And you see, these are the children that you bring to us, Sunday school teachers, to teach them and bring them up in the way of the Lord. Now, my challenge would be to you and to me that every time you find a child, a boy or a girl, it's good to always remember that this boy and girl, her heart or his heart is very receptive. So if you will take advantage of that and teach them the word of God, then you will get very, very good result. Let me give you a challenge or an example. Anytime we organize crusades, any church, either PCA where I serve or in any other church, anytime you choose a place to go do a crusade and you set up the sound, the podium and even the stage, the first people to come are children. Because children are very, very receptive. And you see, other religions have realized that truth and they are banking on it and taking advantage of that wonderful truth. And they make sure that the time the child is between the age of 4 and 14, they input their religion. They teach them everything about their religion. And even when that child is above 14 years, they cannot leave or forsake that religion. Now look at us Christians. God has given us his word that is very rich. But let me ask, how many times do we take advantage of the open window in a child's heart and introduce them to Jesus? And you see, every one of us has this opportunity. Because, like today, you are a child. If you have a child, if you don't have a child, you are a big brother or a big sister or even an uncle or an auntie. Your child will come home today and you have an opportunity. Look at the awesome opportunity God has given you and me. You don't need to invite a child to any place. Children are receptive. They always come. And you see, big people like me and every other person, we need to be reminded every time. There's a crusade, you need to come. But every time you set up a crusade, children will always be there. Can we take those advantages? Right from home, to church, to the street, to the field, and make sure that we seize all those opportunities. To do what? To introduce Jesus to children. So I give you a challenge today. Don't ignore a child. Teach them the word of God. The Lord bless you.